Today on your shady show, Mzansi Insider, we go backstage and get an exclusive access to the South African Sports Awards, fashion on fleek with Paledi Sekhapo, and what is a party without Tira and Nut music?
Don't worry, hold up. Don't go, she goes up in our skin. Dishing out the truth, so start tuning in. Can't turn a galley. Come, yes, social issues, this so easily. Giving you the latest news so instantly. Gender we tighter. Keep the channel locked on Mzansi Insider.
It's official. December is on your brain. It's literally about to get lit. Konala studio. What's happening, everybody? I'm Kat Sinavasan. I'm here to slay, so move out my way.
Really?
Okay, no.
Really?
Sorry.
The lighting is all on me, and I'm from Zanti. So, and I guess I'm also here to say, I mean, look at me. By the way, the auto cue said, "The Almighty Kat." How you doing?
No, I don't want to take it there. But Bob, you are my African dream.
But you must understand, I was waiting for you to say it. Welcome to Mzansi Insider. We're excited to be here, right?
Yes, absolutely. A whole lot coming up on today's show. Paledi Sekhapo of Pulse Home is in the fashion corner. We're speaking fashion on fleek.
Yeah. We take things on another level at the SA Sports Awards. You need to check that a little bit later on.
And we shut it down with DJ Tira and Nut music in the building. Banging performance and interview coming up. Yeah?
Can't wait. But right now, it's not about me and my dance abilities. It's about the lineup.
Dance
Headlines.
disabilities.
Let's go. Dance abilities.
Disabilities. The 16th of December has just gone by. How did you celebrate? Did it get lit? Huh? Well, on a serious note, here's a little bit of a history lesson. The day is known as the Day of Reconciliation, but the 16th was chosen for a reason. The date has a significance for both Afrikaners and African people. In Afrikaner history, the 16th was the day of the Battle of the Blood River in 1938. And for the Africans, it was the day where they protested against racial discrimination in 1910. It is also the day where the ANC Umkhonto weSizwe was formed in 1961. So next time, while you're twerking to Wololo, remember that. And if you didn't do anything yesterday, don't you worry. Here's some cool places you can go to and turn up. The Love More Stance 2016 is on at the Victory Park in PE, featuring a supercar display and live performances. Or you can get wet and wild at the Under 20 Summer Festival 2016 at the Kagiso Water Park, or the annual Molepo Dam or White Party at the Molepo Dam. Don't you miss out. Remember to be safe and tag us in all your pictures on the official summer hashtag, Mzansi Insider.
Kiri Zamba boss, kiri party left, right and center. Reja joy. Dikolo diabula isekhale. Me botsa gore tšhelete ya school fees tableteng #Feesmas for Lady Buka na.
Bafethi December iyahlanyisana. I can tell you that, like, we forget gore December is a month.
Reja Voroso for breakfast?
It's not a like. Reja Voroso for breakfast.
Yeah, exactly.
Bride breakfast.
And you get dumped.
No, not really influx at December. When a DM. Oh, wow.
Are you feeling yourself? I feel like you're feeling yourself.
No, I shouldn't be saying that. No, I'm not my DM, Jololo DM. So we made up
You might Insider. Just get dumped.
Okay, let's not dwell. Okay, we made up Nama Insider. Bonabastela Ngama Dizzy Day tendencies. Have a look.
Welcome to our little picnic. It's December time. Summer 16, aka Yonkinte Right. Yonkinte Wrong Right. That's what they call it. I don't know how you feel about that. And it's a picnic with the cool kids. Are we all cool kids, yeah?
I think for one to be qualified as a cool kid, you need to have your camera phone, your cash, and your car. So I think this is December. A lot of people are going to bank loans. They'll be looking for that cash to buy that car, to buy that camera phone.
Yeah.
So I think that's the whole thing that's going to be happening around this December time and get, you know,
I don't agree. I totally don't agree. Yazi abantu abavela social media ne? Ngeke uthi banemali. Because people, I can borrow your phone, I can take a nice picture on your phone yakho, and ngipost like Facebook uzothi nemali noma nginamali.
Mina ngizothi lento le gender based. Mina into engiyaziyo, if ufuna ukuba cool kid, iba pretty, iba sexy, iba endaweni relevant, and then bam.
Let me tell you my take on it. I think if you're a cool kid, we're talking about you owning the explore button on Instagram. If you appear on that button when we go on Instagram and we click that explore button and you are there, then you qualify as a cokehead. So if you and I are not on that button, and forget it.
But there
We're
are people that
definitely
I see on that explore button that do not look cool.
Yeah, but actually,
working.
Devon people own that explore button on Instagram.
Uzodwa wodumo. Uzodwa wabantu. Yeah.
Where's she from?
She's from Durban.
Yeah, it's a queen. It's a queen. Yeah, that goes trending. And it's all to trend for what? But she is trending. We celebrity.
So does she qualify as a cokehead?
Yeah, I think a lot of cokeheads. It's a whole lot of culture on its own.
As young people, we have a way of what seems to be cool or seems to be working. So meaning when you dress like this, talk like this, go to a place like this, you eat certain food. So umuntu better than abanye abantu, makes me more human than other people. So for me, I'm not a judgment. We've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, you've got Twitter. And they kind of dictate every move it's
true.
Think about it. Influential people, powerful people are part of it.
Yeah.
And obviously you look up to someone. Could be Bonang, could be Suma, could be Ket. So if he says this is what's happening, or he posts this, or obviously we all think that's what works. During December, there was a post I read on Facebook, I think this morning. This lady's like, you know what, you girls that are not working and are not doing anything, Kalinama weaves, expensive bags, going to trips in Irunyaga Wonke. It's time you sit down, it's katse to manj. She said a bit of a language thing. It's katse to Gutman singing and it's penny chance. You know, in Domazano Gutipela, December manj. So obviously, tell this thing would see. And I mean,
that's the whole vibe about that's what I said when we opened.
Like, why you must and look the way you want to look.
Yeah, it's like they say, December, but right. So it includes all the vibes on December, which means taking people's people, you know.
Overspending money.
Spending people, and then back to school comes in January, and then it's all problems.
It's a lifestyle, apparently.
It's a lifestyle, yeah. They say December is not a month.
Right now, they want to look cool.
Hey, Maracay is a problem.
Yeah.
I miss the old days.
Yeah.
How do you fit in this whole
cool?
I think it's December now. We need to let go of all of that depressing stuff that happened. The floods that came with it, all the relationships that we saw playing out in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
So it's December. I think it's time to let our head down.
And you
look
are
forward to the festive season. It's the holiday season. Like I said, December, it's summer 16. It's only beautiful things that happen. So I think let us just what are you doing? Yeah, I think let's just have a toast to that. I think it's December, summer 16. I think.
To a better 2017.
So,
to a better year.
There's hopefully no drama.
No drama.
So we go behind the scenes at the South African Sports Awards, and later in the show, Tira and Nut Music are in the building.
Keep the channel locked on Mzansi Insider. You know what it is, Mzansi Insider.
So because Mzansi Insiders thanda izinto and we generally do things differently, we decided to head out to the SA Sports Awards in Bloom. Ukuthi sibone ukuthi kunjani ukuba part of awards like this. So we went behind the scenes. Let's check it out. Let's go inside.
Hey, I'm Mzansi Insider. My name's Valen Kirtley, and welcome to Behind the Scenes exclusive of the South African Sports Awards 2016. It's so good to have you with us. And this is Thomas Mlambo. We are co-hosting together. Tommy, how are you feeling?
I'm ready. We've trained hard. We've put in the hard yards. Coaching has been exceptional. And now it's just for us to get out onto that stage and deliver what it is that we know we can do. But let's get to the red carpet.
Yeah, we need to
let's do
actually...
that.
I'm dressed by Kateria and George, styled by DeBello.
She's in the Champions League of dressing, so I think you guys will go to her change room and find out it's another level of effort that goes on to making sure that the women look good. And I'm not into fashion really, it's not really my thing. But for the minister, for the SA Sports Awards, you've got to push the boat out a little bit. Oh, one of the tips that I was told is that you never do the bottom button. You've got to like show off the belt. So remember that. When you've got a waistcoat, the bottom button, you don't do. Valen, this is our second year working together, so she's top quality. Valen is gonna look stunning. Yeah, SA Sports Awards, you never don't get nervous because you're doing it not just for you, you're doing it for the millions of sports fans out there. They want to know who the greatest and the best of the best over the last year has been. We're at halfway, and already I can say some of my favorite people in sport have won. Tando Mahlangu, he was brilliant at the Paralympics, just 14 years of age. He's got an award. I'm so excited for a young man who told me that having legs, having those prosthetic legs put on his body, the thing that made a difference for him the most wasn't that he was going to win a gold medal or run or be able to skip or do all of those things. It was simply that he was going to be able to make tea for his grandmother.
What I want to achieve in my career, I want to inspire other people, you know. Next year, I'm hoping to go to London and shine more, you know, and do my best, you know. And then I'm hoping to go for gold, you know, yeah.
Danny Ants, the coach for Wade van Niekerk. I had her in studio just a week ago, and she's done it. 75 years of age, and she's beating the youngsters. She's coach of the year.
To work with an athlete of Wade's caliber, an athlete who doesn't ask questions but work very, very hard. I have so much respect for Wade.
It's about time that someone like Tanya Hans gets awarded for hard work. I mean, at the age of 74, inspiring not just South Africa, but the world.
We're getting closer to the sports star. We're getting closer to the sportsman of the year. We're getting closer to who's going to be the People's Choice winner. And I really don't know which way it's going to go. Except the one thing that is going really well right now is that I'm still exclusively tailored. I've made the change, and I'm ready for the rest of the show. So strap yourself in.
The people have spoken, and it's over. Wade van Niekerk Awards. That is it. That's how we'll remember 2016 Sports Awards, winning big. But for me, what is important is that what Wade has achieved should inspire a generation. Like they all said that out of my achievement, I hope that others will actually be inspired by my own achievement.
But we need to go, man. It was a very good good installment of the Sports Awards and Fetu. People were winning and people were losing and everything, but it was a very good experience. Wade van Niekerk. Like that guy won everything. But you know what? Thank you, Minister. Thank you, Ministry. Thank you, South Africa, for tuning in, because this is for us, by us. And then Nadi Jogu, Diferile, because I'm officially off duty right here on Mzansi Insider.
After the break, fitness things, and later find out what this year's Fat Durban Rocks has in store.
Keep the channel locked on Mzansi Insider. You know what it is, Mzansi Insider.
Okay, we just love this girl. She's focused, beautiful, and active. She's no shy one on social media, sharing her gym moments with all to see. Man, we just love Tando Tabuti, sitting in at number 5. Togoza Gogo, your girl Boiti, has made working out in a duk quite fashionable. She normally does things like cardio and weights, but she must do a lot of squats because Shorty got her back. I mean, look at that. She comes in at number 4. The Zaziza host is in the gym and still looking fabulous. I guess it's all about looking fabulous. She's all about cardio that will make your heart jump. I guess it's all working out for Pro Mudiadia when you have a body like that. She's coming in at number 3 on the Fave Celeb Gym Freaks. Let's face it, this guy works hard from filling up the dome to filling up himself. Casper Nyovest enters in our number 2 spot of Gym Freaks after he quit the beef, aka lost the weight. Then next thing you know, bam, Casper is naked on social media. He was recently on our show, no guesses what for. The man known as Gaddafi has made fitness both his lifestyle and his act. Well, it's working because it's put him at our number 1 spot of our fave celeb Gym Freaks. Gaddafi.
Next on the only show that's really about having fun and shade, it's Tira and Nut music, and later we see why he's an award-winning designer. We'll be back like Karabo Moro.
Keep the channel locked on Mzansi Insider. You know what it is, Mzansi Insider.
Mzansi Insider, Sugumani, the godfather waseThekwini ukhona namhlanje ekhaya lana uMzansi Insider. Ngikhuluma ngoTira. Uhamba akahambi yedwa. Uhamba nensizwa yeka phula inhliziyo yami nonsizwa. Ngikhuluma ngoNut music in the house tonight.
It was going so good. She tried.
I tried. How was my second
No. Say time.
Siyathokoza ukuthi ukhona.
Why doesn't she call me Baba?
Look, she grabs whatever comes to her mind.
No, I will not call him, so he knows why. Go on.
Well, Sabelani, thank you so much for waking up with us on Mzansi Insider, guys. Sure. What an honor to have you. This is major.
This is huge.
Mkhwenyana.
Yebo.
Sashakile. How is married life?
It's beautiful, eh?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Kona manje ekuthi nje I woke up too early and it was like amaqanda akho baba sekhona. Sorry baby, I'm already on set.
Breakfast in bed. Well, thank you so much for joining us yet again. You guys are doing amazing stuff. Yeah. I want to understand the dynamic between the two of you guys, because is he like a big brother wako, technically? Or ubaba, as Rory would say.
Oh my God. He once sent me an SMS. Do you take me as your brother or your dad or your friend?
You wanted to understand.
What's the relationship? What is the relationship?
I don't know, it's weird, man. Like,
you guys were running the other day together. Who won, by the way? If you follow them on Instagram.
Yeah.
Who won the running?
I won.
Oh, you won. They had a competition where they were running on the beach, and somebody was supposed to win
100 meter sprint. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. But I had a rougher night.
So did I win for real?
Yeah.
And I woke up in that video. So I thought he was gonna take it. But guys, how do you balance? You know, you're recently married, you've got children, you're the godfather of Deben. You know, how do you balance all of that?
I think it's very, very important because it's Katsa Kumona, so use it right.
Yeah.
Well, if you're always gonna do the right thing, like I'm here on set, I'm working from here, I'm going to a gig or wherever, or I'm going to spend my time with my kids, I don't have time for just nonsense. I have time for doing work. And if we can all just try and limit Skatsompete, I think we'll achieve more in life.
Nice. And there's a lot of work happening. I mean, you had a party last night in Devon and one this morning in Joburg. How do you balance a life of always being out?
I think passion, man. If you love what you do, you know, sometimes I was like, I don't really want to go out to work or I really want to go out, you know. But as soon as I step into the club or step into the party, that vibe, and it just gives me that energy, and just to see people ready to, you know, dance with me and ready to party with me, I'm like, okay, come on, let's go.
Let's go. Guys, can I just mention, because I'm not going to handle this interview if I don't. So, Nak Undampile, right?
Oh my God. You guys, oh my God.
This is news to us. So me and Nak used to date and then he dumped me. So it's a bit awkward. I need to put it out there. Will you ever give us like a slow love jam, asking me to take you back?
Okay, all right, so I'm working on something that is not house for next year. It's going to be a mixtape, so it's a mixture of
R&B, trap, a bit of hip hop as well.
Oh,
you know?
nice.
I've already got Duncan on. I've got Reason on board. I've got
Nice.
Floda. She's Afrotainment's latest R&B artist. So I've got them. And there's a couple of other rappers, of course, that I want to approach.
But how are you finding the balance? Because you're doing the acting thing and obviously the music, and both are demanding. How are you finding?
To be honest, it's a nightmare. You know what I mean? It's a nightmare in terms of the strain that it has on your body. Like, I never sleep at all. But, I mean, the scheduling department of Afrotainment and whatever production I'm shooting at the time will communicate. So all I get told is, dude, we've got you till 11, so you've got to do this. After that, you've got 1 hour grace to drive to the airport, then you've got to fly to your gig. Yeah, you know, so the two parties communicate, and that's how I get it done. But on my body, it's like strenuous.
So you're exhausted right now?
I'm exhausted right now. I had a show last night, and we got home at like 3:30 in the morning, and we're up by 5:30.
I almost jumped in while you were speaking because I want to know how it is at Isidingo for you. How's it going?
I'm having a blast. I love playing characters that are like vicious and unruly, you know? And that's exactly what Obakeng is, you know? He grew up without parents, so he was left in the street and he became a rebel. Now he's met his mom. And his mom is not exactly straight.
Next level as well.
She's great. And also Darlington is also a great Papa G. He's so amazing to work with. And those guys, I mean, I love going to work because of those two. Besides what you guys see on TV, we're fooling around like crazy.
So you're speaking about off-air sort of synergy, and obviously we see you guys on Instagram and social media. There was a post that you guys posted recently with the two of you guys, and I think the caption was, you can see I'm stalking them. The caption was something like, you know, a level up, like, you know, these are type of friendships or people that surround you that force you to take a level up. What did you guys mean by that? Do you even remember?
I think I remember it, but I just kind of.
Which one? The picture we were sitting together in the chairs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think we looked really good on that picture.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah, man. I think it's all about how you take your craft.
Yeah.
You know, because obviously, for us to be here on time is very, very important. And he knows how I am particular and strict with time. And also, I love the fact that when I say we're there at this time, and he's always there. So, you know, we always help each other out to where we are right now. You know.
Yeah. Well, I want to take the bromance to another level.
Yep.
I want you to tell us what qualities you see in Nak that are amazing and inspiring to you.
Yeah.
And you do the same.
Vice versa.
He's a go-getter, man. He's that type of a guy that's like, hey, we have to do this.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we have to, you know, we can't fail, you know. That, you know, that attitude, you know, just to go all the way out, you know. So I think we sort of like work well together.
Okay.
In that way.
Nice, and you?
Yeah, on my side, honestly, it's really the work ethic. I can easily say that since I've met him, I've put a lot more work in. So I'd have 1 gig or 2 gigs in the night, you know, one at 8 a.m., one at 10:30. And people would call in between. I'd be like, no, I've already got 2 gigs. That's all. You know, but since I've met Tira, I've been able to just slot so many things inside because he's taught me that work ethic. If you manage your time right, you'll get so much more done.
Before we play this game, right, I want to tell you, Tira, that I have beef with you. Because fact, Durban rocks.
Yeah.
Fact, Cape Town rocks.
Yeah.
Where's fact, Joburg rocks?
You know what, in fact, that's the plan, eh?
That's the plan?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay, we're gonna play a quick game.
Messing with you.
Little spicy, this one.
Cool.
You'll find out why. On a boat and you have 1 life jacket, right? And you're stuck on the boat with 2 other people. Who would you give the life jacket to? Here are the names. Choose one. Buntle Mudisele or Kanyam Kangisa.
I'd give it to Kenya, man.
Why?
Kenya and I are close. I go way back with her, you know.
You think she deserves
So Buntle
to
used to die.
I know.
Is that what you're saying?
I knew this. I knew you were gonna say this. She's so spicy.
I'm looking forward to the day you bump to Buntle because she was on your cover.
She is.
For
Isn't
your
she
single,
like the lead
and
in
she
the
was
video?
on your video.
Guys, stop digging.
I'm joking.
Tira, it's your turn.
All right, so Tira, you win a Grammy, or you're nominated rather for a Grammy, and you have to obviously go there and represent. Who would you take along, Mampincha or Danger? Zin, zin, ziggy, ziggy.
Oh, it's so wrong.
You didn't choose one.
I'll take Danger because, oh my gosh, I have to explain.
Because what?
I think Mampincha is already doing a lot right now, yabo. And me and Danger, I think Nati, we have a plan, yabo, for him, yabo, to go to the next level as well, yabo, because it's been so focused on Afrotainment, 100%. So, you know, as my boy who's still here with me, kicking it at Afrotainment, I'll take it. Yeah.
So diplomatic. He sidestepped that one perfectly. Well, thank you so much for joining us, guys. It's been fantastic. Looking forward to your performance a little bit later.
Yes. After the break, an ultimate fashion on fleek with Pulse Om, Tira and Nut music shut this mother down. All this on Mzansi Insider.
Keep the channel locked on Mzansi Insider. You know what it is, Mzansi Insider.
It is unpredictable. This life we live, sometimes unbelievable.
All right, you guys, it is time for Fashion on Fleek. Now, we've seen stuff on many red carpets, and we've also seen it behind the red mic. Runways are 1-2. His name is Paledi Sekhapo, the founder of Pulse. Welcome to Mzansi Insider.
Hey, thanks, man.
Fantastic to have you here. Now, we call this Fashion on Fleek.
Right.
And your fashion is on fleek.
I hope so.
Let's speak about the inception of the brand. When did you establish it?
Yeah. I established the brand in 2010, I think.
Nice.
And the following year, from 2011, we started showcasing at Fashion Week. And from 2012, we started showcasing outside the country. So it's been quite a gradual growth.
And it's been a journey, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's go back to your first design. What's the first thing you ever designed?
My school uniform.
Did you like re-edit your own school uniform?
I used to wear skinnies in those days when skinnies were not even in yet, and people used to mock me, putting me down. But yeah,
you were ahead of your
was
time.
Like very body hugging, so I used to get mocked quite a lot.
Did you get into trouble at school though?
Of course I did. Instead of wearing like a tent silhouette blazer, mine was like very super tight, like second skin kind of like vibes.
Well, look at that. It created a big fashion mogul, because at this point, you showcased at Paris Fashion Week, rather.
Yes.
Tell me all about that.
It was like, 2-3 weeks ago when we were in Paris, got the invite. But the nice thing is I wasn't the only South African designer that was invited. There was 4 of us, 2 from Joburg and 2 from Durban. And the fantastic thing is we showcased at the iconic Eiffel Tower. So
that is amazing.
Yeah, every now and then I still feel like, damn,
I know, but you've done many fashion weeks, right?
Yeah.
What does it mean for you to do something that iconic? Is it a point in your career, or is it just another fashion week?
Look, it's a milestone. It's incredible. It's quite fulfilling when you actually realize that there's people outside the country that actually appreciate your hard work.
You're international.
And also the brand having a very visible brand footprint. That's actually quite rewarding.
Yeah. Well, your designs are forever changing, and one thing I've realized about your brand is that it's forever evolving. Like, we've got these leather jackets out here.
But this is iconic.
You need to tell me about...
A biker jacket will never be out.
Tell me about this one, specifically.
You know, what inspired us is MT. I dressed him for the summers this year. And he said, look, I don't want to wear a suit. I don't want to look OTT and all that. So let's come up with something that looks easy and free, you know? So I said, look, the all-white look is still in. Let's do all-white. But then instead of just keeping it very clinical, let's come up with a leather biker jacket. And that's what inspired it, yeah.
And what makes me think about how dynamic it is the fact that you dressed Donald as well. And he... actually has embodied the brand. It's become a part of Donald, right?
Well, he's the official brand ambassador. Even my billboard that I had, he was on it.
Yeah. And he was barely wearing anything on the billboard.
That's what I like about it. Fashion's supposed to be very provocative, and it's supposed to make people angry. And make people feel a little bit uncomfortable. That's why I went like, Donald wears Pulse. However, he wasn't wearing anything. So it made people think.
I like that. Will we ever see a new official face of Pulse, like somebody like me in 2017? Or is Donald like
to run you over with that truck?
I gotta try. You guys gotta try.
Yeah. We'll see.
Okay.
Early days.
I know you've got some fantastic models who are here with some great designs on them as well. So we're gonna check them out. You tell us about the looks here.
Let's do it.
Let's check out the first one. Fantastic. Come through. Denim. That's what I know for a fact.
Yeah.
I don't know much, but I know that's denim. Tell me about this look.
What Shadow is wearing is basically the so-called shirt dress for men. The shirt dresses are becoming very in now. The reason being, the trends are changing. We're becoming very gender neutral.
Okay.
Whereby, you know, men's clothes and women's clothes, they kind of like now correlate, and hence this look. So this shirt, essentially, if you really think of it, a girl can actually rock it, yeah?
Yeah.
And with the jeans, the distressed look and feel texture is not going away anytime soon.
Absolutely.
And also the slim fit is not going anywhere and anytime soon. So basically, this is where we're going. I mean, you look at someone like Jaden Smith. He's the official ambassador for a women's brand.
True.
So it clearly shows you that we're entering the whole fluid trend right now, and it's quite fantastic, actually. I like
That's really
that.
great. Well, thank you so much. Let's check out the second look. Now, this one is more formal. Like, this is kind of my thing. That's why I could be the new face of Pulse Home. I'm just saying. Hello.
But if you really pay attention to the details, can you see the blazer is almost cropped?
Yes.
We kind of like going into the 60s, and the pants also a little bit cropped.
Yes.
But it is not one of those intimidating looks that looks too fashion forward or something, but in terms of the silhouette, it looks current, because we've gone away now from like extremely long
blazers,
absolutely,
yes.
and the hem seems to be going up and up. I hope one day we won't be wearing 3/4 pants and we got them as suits or something.
Yeah.
And this fabric, we call it the window pane fabric. I'm sure you can see the small window pane details on it.
Yeah.
And this way the trend is currently for men's suits. So we kind of like done away with the whole solid look. Even this is window pane.
Okay.
So that's where the trend is currently at.
Window pane.
And window, as in a window pane.
Nice.
Window pane.
I like that window pane.
And the lapels as well, we're killing the whole classic look now. It's all about going the tuxedo look and feel. But the twist about this is, if you really pay attention on what's unfolding on international runways, is the lapel, we no longer use satin. Remember the old lapels? You'll have a lapel like this with satin here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now so it's the same material throughout.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. These are really great looks. Pulse, I want to know, how much does a suit like this go for?
Well, a tailor-made suit for us, special price on requests.
Oh, so only if I request it, then I'll get to know.
Yeah.
Where do we get a hold of your stuff for all the people watching at home?
Well, two things that are happening. We do have a store in Connor Anderson and Marshall, in Marshalltown.
Okay.
And I'm launching my online store in January, so it's going to be quite fabulous. Because next week I'm off to Nigeria for Nigeria Men's Fashion Week.
Yes.
And when I get back, we're doing a big bang and launch our online store.
What a guy. You're traveling all over the world, showcasing your designs.
I must travel.
Yes! Doing some fantastic stuff and representing our country. That's amazing. Thank you so much for chatting to us on Mzansi Insider. Hopefully I get to be the new face of Pulse Home.
Don't call us, we'll call you Mzansi Insider.
I love that.
My part is moving.
The mannequins can move.
Yes, give yourself a buzz. The mannequins can do whatever they want, and slash the mannequins, just stay true. But you can check out what's going to be happening Husasa.
Two young entrepreneurs with fitness products that are out of this world.
So the idea is that it enhances your workout. It's not a replacement for fitness.
They has a problem, Kana, because he's always accusing me for it.
He's not the last born boyfriend.
He's been called the comeback of the year. It's Malumbe, aka Mdu.
No one is around.
Mr. Steal your mum,
Catch an all-new Mzansi Insider Saturdays and Sundays at 10 a.m. on SABC1.
All that and a whole lot more coming up on Mzansi Insider Kusasa. All you have to do is tune in. Kanalago SABC1 Mzansi for sure. Right now, though, unfortunately, we have to love and leave you. But standing by, DJ Tira and Nut Music with their latest hit.
Cheers. Yo. This is what I'm about to do. Yeah.
Good times are here again. Sure. Again.
Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let the good time roll. Let the good time roll.
Chase.
Let the good time roll.
Chase.
Let the good time roll. Let the good time roll.
So fresh.
Let the good time roll.
Abantwana bakesi. Awubuke sami sebambi. Zabanga 2x2. Istyle sethu sisiqaqile. Yasibala la. Sababu golava hope nisibonile.
Sibasha. Utira and Nut zingawasha. Ungafa. Istasana kungaslava. Okay. Intombi zekasi zasirata. Hello. Impahla love yakujova. Basandelande. Because mina no lover. It's better band. Africa yalolova. Yes. Soshaya timu zakhona. Wesisasa. Salute bayaza molova. It's a brand new day. Finally we made a way. We decided to stay together each and every day. Summertime, Tira and Nut, yeah, all the time. Tina aslali, sikruva onati, lalena spali, lalem. See Afro for let the good times roll. 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 Let the good times roll.
Summer.
Let the good times roll.
Sure.
Let the good times roll.
Abantwana bakesi. Awubuke sami sebambile. Zabanga 2x2. Istyle sethu sisiqaqile. Uyazibala lona.
Abami golava hope nisibonile. I hope you don't mind.
Cheers.
Sibasha. Utira and Nut zingawasha. Ungafa. Istasana kungaslava. Okay. Intombi zekasi zasirata. Hello. Impahla love yakujova. Summertime. Tira and Nut. All the time. Tina aslali. Sikruva onati. Lalena smiley. Vasha. See Afro for
Yes.
Let the good times roll.
Vasha. What? 1, 2.
Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll.
Another song, another smash. Another killer cuts. Mzansi Insider. Fact up and rocks. We love you.